we're back now. Yeah, we're back. No, we're not. We're back. I think we're actually back, right? I wonder if Wave will be back. Speaking of, gonna get sent through the wall.
Back. That issue seems to have been on Twitch's end.
Yeah, it might have been a Twitch blip.
Welcome back, because my OBS didn't crash and it said we're still streaming, so...
I think another stream I had on in the background went a bit funny too. So yeah, must be a little Twitch issue.
Welcome back.
And in case anybody missed it, as we were saying, yeah, I'm sure Zato mains are at least loving that their boy doesn't get completely slaughtered by YRC and Burst now. They recharge from the point that they last had their meter on. Definitely a good change for him. And there we go, look, Sechi's already got that Eddie meter back. That would not have happened last patch. Sechi got an opportunity to take another turn. Rewarded rightfully so for it. Gonna have to spend on Eddie now though. Oh! I think there is a timing where DP can beat that. I saw Patalabbing it, but that was not the timing for Wave. Got Warburg for it.
That full conversion, trying to be able to throw in the wire, she will dodge that. It is so weird that I can no longer, like, people can no longer grab DPs. That feels so weird in Strive.
Yeah, we're so used to that.
Like, for 3 years, the counterplay to DPRC was grabbing it. Now we just have to block.
Sechi not going to be able to do so that round. Wave taking the advantage this time. DP going to be killing Eddie. Sechi's not afraid of fighting without Eddie. They're prepared to do so. Always interesting to see how this DPRC change has affected players in different ways. Whether they choose to DP a little more or a little less. Wave's definitely still confident in repping these. Sechi just spending the resources. Eddie meter is out.
I mean, DPs are now the way there are in literally every other fighting game. So like high risk, high reward get you out of the corner tools, instead of like just being high reward, period. Which I think is overall healthy for the game. I'm sorry for Viking mains for catching the stray.
They did indeed catch the stray. But I suppose if they'd kept it, questions would have been asked too. I think a lot of them were fair and willing to say, yeah, we probably should lose it as well, but they wanted compensation. I think fairly so. I don't think that would be an unfair ask for the Viking mains to want some compensation for losing that. She already wasn't generally regarded as anywhere above mid-tier, so...
Yeah, when I played Sin today, I was like, damn, I gotta think about these DPs now. That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean... Sin as well is more minus than literally anybody else now. He has the most punishable DP in the game from having the least punishable. Oh, I'm finding the burst. Well done by Sechi. Wave was making the comeback, but Sechi is a tall mountain to overcome.
Yeah, Sechi definitely very consistent still, even on Boulder's auto.
Doesn't matter what Zato it is, Sechi's still a very fundamentally strong player. Sechi mostly in control here. He calls the Eddie. I want to overstep. Oh, now Eddie been taken out. It's going to be a situation. Oh no! The old input for the deflect shield in the air. You go from crouching to jumping and you get damn deflect shield.
Going for the wall, positive bonus. Sato, historically and probably still one of the best positive bonus abusers, exactly because of this. Because the next round would go.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
Wave just being patient here. Looking for certain moments to break out. Not risk anything. But Sechi with the burst pressure just preventing away from doing anything. Gonna spend the burst. Now Eddie is up and 50 meter. This is gonna be a situation that's gonna be tough for Wave to deal with. Wave, as well, I've noticed, definitely one of the most patient players in regards to bursting. Won't hand it over easily.
There we go, and Eddie's already back with the changes. But now dead again from the instant oppose. Now all that hit will be...
That's a big hit, and that's probably death, I imagine.
While the salt may scale the
Oh,
combo
no!
too much.
Yeah, and then that DP dropped in a place. I feel like it wouldn't have dropped before. Maybe because of the way they changed the properties of the move. Or
I
just a
don't think
fumble
so.
either way, unfortunately for Wave. And the
I-
Cuenca raid coming in.
Just before the break. Risha Lex, yeah, he's...
Hey, yeah, I'll sit in my iconic pose, which I seem to be becoming known for sitting in the chair, weirdly.
I wouldn't even call that sitting anymore. You've gone beyond.
It's lounging. Trust me, it's comfier than you think it is. Because my, part of my leg is up on, the armrest. And both my legs are on the desk.
We're gonna continue at 8:50 p.m. CST, so in 8 minutes. 7 minutes, actually. See you guys then.
See you in a bit, chat. Pikachu is definitely doing the random select here.
All right, hello everybody, we're back. As you can see, the players are also back. I have not adjusted the scoreboard yet.
Duel 1.
Pikachu is actually playing random completely because he's playing May. I wonder how much of a May Pata has. I feel like he probably has a very basic level of probably most characters. Being a top level competitor, often people know how to set up the basics and run it, you know, so they can effectively lab. We'll have to see what Pat can do. Good defense so far though. Blocks out tap dust. Probably looking for an angle to get a cheeky free K in there if ever given the chance, I bet.
Yeah, Pikachu coming back from the sickness, so definitely appreciating like when you get sick, you like learn to appreciate simple things like not having stomach aches and being able to breathe and stuff.
Yeah. Pikachu's defense this round has actually been really good. Of course, finding a way in on offense against Zando is no easy task.
The risk reward management from Pikachu also chooses to consistently block those options that are more rewarding. And it's
first round. Yeah, look at that first round in the Pikachu May's favor. If you're playing true random select, I think one win is a huge win.
But the delay screamer catching Pikachu.
The big old meatball. And that's always a really dangerous thing to be hit by corner with that wall bounce it causes. Pretty much leads to a guaranteed wall break so long as you've got some other cubes to play with. Zando having plenty of those to play with. And who needs to use supers that take really long? Zando saving everyone the extra screen time by just fast RCing fast slash. Or is that 5H actually? I don't actually know for once.
Oscar's 5H.
That's that 5H.
That's the two swords coming in from both sides. The part slash is the one sword. And that button is in fact -13.
But is Asker ever truly minus? Once he has no cards.
Conversion though.
Asker can always convert into something. Maybe Pikachu using the small dolphins to condition a bigger dolphin coming out. Oh, I don't think that's going to pick up. But Pikachu is just not allowed out of that corner. No matter how good his defense is. Zando going to have to burst at least. But Pikachu didn't have anything really left. Technically could have FD'd there, but likely would have been chipped out afterwards. Bit of a tough situation to be in.
Yeah, one thing I want to praise about Zando specifically, something I don't see many Oscars do at all, is Zando's default for the Cube Super is the spear actually. I think it's so
True.
He can so he can generally be unaffected by the staffs and can choose to be affected by the staffs basically.
Yeah.
So if he autopilots, he will get the one that is safer, more consistent.
Yeah. It can definitely be tricky to plan around the staffs in the moment, but Zando definitely one of the biggest experimenters at consistently using those staffs to run some shenanigans. How was the connection? Well, Zando competes quite regularly in these tourneys, so I think he's got some very stable internet.
I think it's like, it should be, if it is normal, like the usual way, it should be like 130 to 140 ms. So 2 to 3 rollback, it's like not optimal, but it's playable.
Yeah, the distance you obviously can't overcome, but the internet's stable, so generally connection to Zando is just fine. And there's always that that little extra degree of leeway in online brackets. Pikachu perhaps doing random here. Taking a little break there.
Pikachu's food apparently arrived, so gonna pick that up.
Oh.
put it somewhere safe where it stays warm. And then gonna be able to...
I'm curious, because I haven't seen him play today. I wonder if it's random per round lost, or just random for the whole... Like, just May the whole set. I wonder if he'll be changing after this loss. And yeah, for anyone in chat who didn't notice, Patachu is running random select in the bracket. He is not playing his main, unless he gets fortunate enough to, of course, get his main in the random. Then again, knowing Patter, he'd probably just re-roll that and be like, no, random. Patter, definitely one of the players who likes to have fun in brackets quite often.
I mean, at some point, if you've played enough of them, even if there is money on the line, you eventually like want to turn them into an experience.
You just want to have a little bit of fun with things. And looks like Pat will be with his level 144 Leo Whitefang.
What do you mean when I block his TP, he no longer gets to 50-50 me?
Duel 1.
Yeah, this is definitely going to be one of the characters I think who's probably affected the most by DPRC. Since he might not have had an individual nerf like Sin. But Leo very much loved to rep flash kick since it beat cross-ups. You can't not see it.
That's a lot of chip damage.
It is. Oh! So hard to navigate this field of cubes. There were technically points you could have interacted there, but it was hell to try and do so. It's so vague what you can do in this situation. And this isn't the kind of thing you can just easily lab either, because, like, what is going on, basically, when those staffs come into play?
I think Pikachu had, before this whole thing started, tried to deep flash kick, and then got caught in the jump because the charge wasn't full, so now paying the price.
I think that was one of those rounds too where I think Xando did more damage to himself than Patter did. Xando was like half health from his own doing. Just keeping Patter stuck in there.
Yeah, Asuka monitoring is incredibly expensive health-wise, especially full screen. Like if an Asuka is just spamming stuff full screen, you just want to let him do that because that is very expensive for them.
Indeed, Hikari. It's the random select. Oh, and the no mix with the grab.
I mean, theoretically, he isn't allowed to switch on win, but like, if he wants to.
Yeah, I think that would be in the spirit of things.
Caught exactly the single frame before Orange Wallison becomes active, so wasn't able to grab. That is very unfortunate.
Patter might be a top 3 in EMEA of using random selects well. Managed to get around off of Xando with both Mei and Leo now.
They're getting rid of all those teleports in the hand and now having the perfect staff and that big shape. But now the hand looking kind of bad, so Xando defaulting to playing the game more normally, and that will be paying off, pressing that 5H a lot.
Oh, cheeky little BRC movement there. Xando securing it once again, but you know, Patter's got him working for it, all things considered. He's not getting these for free. Be interesting to see for Patter's potential last winner's side character. What will he get on the random select? Spin the wheel, chat. I'm gonna guess Faust. Oh, Happy Chaos.
Gappy Chaos.
The Gappy Chaos. To be fair, if he wins, this is Gappy Chaos.
I love the gap, like Gappa Hunch. That...
What channel was I in where somebody said that and then they got timed out? That really made me laugh.
I love
I'm so tempted to do that in my, if someone says that in my Twitch chat, I might have them auto timed out for 5 minutes. It should be illegal to say Gappa Hunch.
They're really funny, like Gappy Chaos, Gappa Hunch. What else is there?
Oh, it's the Tiger Pop color. Tiger's most recent color. Patter repping it.
With the 2K catching out, but not enough. Doesn't have to conversions.
How about that?
Gap felt.
That doesn't work.
Yeah, it's not the same. Miss Gap, but
It's like one of those amazing ones, like Zodom 1. Zodom 1 just works.
yeah.
All right.
Johnny's actually works reasonably well. Oh, the comeback. Johnny's works quite well because of either being Jotum 1 or Jop 1. He's for the J.
You mean Vault Gap?
Testament, however, being Totem 1 worked, but Top 1 wouldn't really work.
No, Totem 1 is also already like stretching it because it's Testament, not Toadstament or whatever.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, the S.
Now it's Zestament. Because they got a little bit of extra sauce.
Now that one is good. Testament? And that's part of the question. Going to loser with that one.
Doing their bestament. The humble Gappy Chaos could not overcome the wall that is the Zando Cube Man.
Neither of us look our best in physical combat.
If you see me randomly smile, it's probably because on my second monitor I was sent a piece of Dizzy art.
Bro's just looking at Dizzy art while there's a tournament going on,
I need
smiling
to check
away.
my Discord DMs because of tournament stuff.
And then it's just people sending you Dizzy
And
pictures.
that is like a picture of Dizzy and I'm like, oh, baby. Alright, Sechi versus Sarani. If I weren't scared, I don't need to be as scared. I'm in the extra Dizzy court and the extra Dizzy court is going wild. And by going wild, I mean they're like pretty much inactive, aside from a couple of people. But the art channel is active, so. Alright. That's all I need. I literally just bought.
That's like 99% of Dizzy fans.
But I'm like so deep. I literally bought extra and was like, this game has Dizzy. I can play Dizzy here. And now I've played like 2 months of extra, and I think the game's really fun actually. Or like Dizzy is really fun. I don't really care about the rest of the game.
I've played like a few hours of Exard, and Dizzy was the first character I tried. And I also tried Faust and then realized his FD stuff was too hard for me. I tried Sin and Ram. I don't know. Exard's too hard. Skill issue.
It is hard. At first when I
These
started, I was
older
like,
games are too hard, and I need a dash macro. Like, I'm too lazy for this shit.
yeah, just take practice. Exard's hard. Exard. I mean, yeah.
I'm so tempted if I ever like played them more to like, because I wouldn't enter tournaments. I'm so tempted for my own convenience, just like modding a dash macro. Because I hate not having one.
Oh,
It's just annoying. I play on pad.
I play on the same pad. I thought it was annoying originally too, but it's like actually fine. Like after some practice, if you don't want to put in the time, of course.
Yeah. I feel like if you were just playing it casually and not competing, it'd be harmless to like mod in a macro too. Someone might say, "Oh, you're removing the soul." You know, it's against the spirit of things. But
No, the game's
That's just
just
convenient.
not balanced around dash macro. Johnny
But it
backdash
don't need to
without
be
that.
balanced.
Johnny dash backdash with dash macro. Get me out. Get me out, bro. It's like 1 to 10 in boom and like 11 frame full duration.
yeah, some of the old gear backdashes are iconically juiced. You know Potemkin in Accent Core, where he has 1 frame of vulnerability in his whole backdash.
Get comfy. Come like this.
But we don't have to worry about that here. No more than 6 for any character in this game. Milia, character on screen as well. One of the lower ones. Only 4 frames of them. Yeah, Zappa. We'll have to wait and see what Zappa gets in Season 5. Oh!
We could call him Gappa.
Gappa. Oh my god. Don't give Snake ideas.
Zappa Hunch. That's just
Zappa
Slayer
Hunch.
Zappa Hunch, but Nappa Hunch, but like it's like Zappa in front.
Sechi left without Eddie here. Not a good situation for him to be in. Just to suspend on deflect shield so he can get an opportunity to use Eddie. Now that burst change might be good for Zato, but being that the Eddie gauge is almost out, Sechi does still have to wait a good while. Didn't get to try and use him there.
I love like the way Eddie looks now. Visually, this game is incredible. Like, look at the funny little fellow stuck to the wall.
This is a funny little guy, a little goober. Oh, misses the air grab. We've all been there. And no chance to use that last bit of burst, being that was with the super. Although, actually, I misread it. I thought that was last round for Sechi.
Clean air throw from Sarani predicts the movement out of the air. Tries to go for a high-low, Sechi not biting. But
I
still,
love it when Zato. I love it when Zato gets staggered and he goes, "Whoa!"
I don't know how they like. How did Matthew Mercer like the English and the Japanese? They both sound like literally the same. The stagger.
That might, if it's maybe it's supposed to be an Eddie voice line, funnily enough. It might be a just separately recorded sound, like when Elfelt does her H-Wrecker, no matter what the language is, when she, instead of just doing the regular voice line, she goes like, "Die!" That's the same on all languages. The quote-unquote singer voice is just set no matter what. I'm gonna guess that's maybe a voice line like Eddie's making it, or they just wanted him to go, "Whoa!" no matter what.
The die is a sound effect, yeah, and the pow from the H-Wrecker.
Instead of a voice line. It doesn't always play, but I like it when it does. It's fun.
Yeah, I mean,
they were
it makes
cooking
sense.
with that character's redesign, at least in visuals and sound. At least she's a normal character in the game too now, with moves that aren't called Rekka. Elfelt is like a real character now.
Well, I will also say I didn't think it's
Still very
feasible
annoying,
to ask
but,
voice actors
to Among Us in Guilty Gear.
to do like its super deep throaty voice. Like, imagine you're a voice actor and you have this like teenager sounding voice, and then you're asked like, "Yeah, can you make a like really,
Nice air
really
grab by
deep throaty
Sechi
voice?"
to turn offense back around, but there was no Eddie to start pressure. There is now though. Sechi can find that hit, which he can't currently.
Cool.
Sarani quite in control of that round. The game in general at the moment. Pace is in her hands.
And put in the corner, and let's see if you can get out of this. Sechi chooses to reset. Doesn't have the
How
tension to
Dizzy
walk
will
it.
sound in English? Probably great. Should probably sound
Can you
good.
hear me?
Generally got good English voice acting here. Sechi gonna hold on to the burst here, knowing that it can't be a hard knockdown. Isn't too concerned about the positive bonus with a 100-meter of his own. Sarani not gonna even be allowed the chance to burst it.
Oh, okay. Hello?
And we're back. Deck's back.
Okay, I was audible on stream, but apparently not on Discord.
Oh, so I probably just spent the whole time unknowingly just talking over you.
That's fine, yeah. English Dizzy actually exists in time for like 1 minute. And it's like, it is how you imagine like a soft, motherly person would sound. There's like a fairly soft voice. I wonder if they bring her back, because they brought a bunch of extra voices back. Like Alpha is the same voice actress as an extra.
In some cases, they would have been, but like Ram's original voice actor was offered the role, but she gave it to somebody else because she wanted a black voice actor to like have the opportunity to voice the character.
Wait, who?
Ram's voice actor.
I think it's the same, no?
No,
In English,
the English sign voice actor was, I forget who it was, but I think she was white, and then they got a new voice actor for Strive. They are different voices. Did they change Soul's voice actor or just his delivery? Because he kind of sounds the same in spirit, but like his delivery is different in Strive.
Duel 1. Let's rock. Oh, you know this.
Yeah, go listen to like Sign Story Mode. Nice burst rate there. Sign Story Mode RAM, then listen to just like English RAM in game. They are different.
Yeah, I want to look this up actually, so I'm curious. You can commentate the match.
Wait, who won the last one? I think we've missed the score on it.
I assume it was Sechi?
Sechi might have got it, I think.
Soul is definitely the same voice, yeah.
Bandit!
Asuka's also the same voice. Yeah, true. Ram went from Aaron Fitzgerald to Laura Carl. His voicing. A lot of character. Oh, okay.
Sechi quite in control of this one here. Sarani almost dead, but getting a turn again.
Yeah, sorry, man. I am a nerd. N-E-R-D.
We're talking about Dizzy. We're talking about English VAs. Dex in the element.
My brain's does not have the ability to focus on this video game.
And you're enjoying Strive again, so
That's
there's
crazy.
that too to think about now.
So crazy. Alright, I'm gonna check the bot real
Think
quick.
about for these two in this matchup, though. The Dizzy economy.
Duel 1.
Yeah,
I
Sechi
think the
won.
Dizzy economy is doing pretty good right now.
I mean, the stonks are
Oh,
riding.
first. Sechi looks to be generally just like bringing this back around. It looked strongly in Sarani's side. And Sechi back in control overall. Now set point for Sechi.
Duel 2. Let's rock. Up and down. There, like this. You say, and then this.
Alright, Sechi gets
Controls
corner
the edge.
pressure. Hits the low. Okay, dice then open up, but no meter to heavy knockdown wall break. Season 3's over, guys. Oh, gets the 6p. Now 100 meter available. That will be a long Eddie string.
Now Sarani's chance. Eddie's gone at the moment. Needs to make this hit count before he comes back. Sechi jabbing out. The zoning P-normals.
I swear, Sechi's 2p and 5p are like twice as big as every other Uncharted.
I think they might be. Oh, how he does it. The double air dash. Sarani wisely RCing to keep himself safe. Gets the reset.
Yeah, Sarani there, by the way, if you notice, she realized the drop and she jumped immediately so she could not be grabbed. That is like A plus recognition of situation. That's awesome. Like, these guys and gals are like on another level.
Are indeed. Both very aware of what each other can do, but hey, no matter how aware you are, sometimes you're gonna get hit by that. You're in the pain train. Situation kind of dire here. Sarani does have burst, chooses to use it there, while a bunch of the Eddie gauge was down too, just to afford her a chance. Good low tier damage. True. If this is low tier and Strive, low tier is pretty good, Tiger. Last chance once again.
Yeah, but some of the takes really putting the L in low tier. But Sarani gonna show what she can do here. That's the cross
Oh,
up
and
to-
Sechi blocks that. And the chip, not even chip out, catches the backdash. Sarani on the brink of death. Evens the score out.
I wonder if they. Sorry to go back to this, but I truly am a nerd. I wonder if Terraplat voiced both Eno and Milia in Exer. Got the choice, like, which one do you want to voice? Or if they just said, like, here, you're Milia now.
Yeah, you're million now.
Duel 1. Let's rock. Well done.
Now, Sarnia looks to be once again comfortable here. Bringing things back around. Oh, I might have jinxed it though. Grabbed. At least that wasn't against Potemkin, who can heavenly a hair car now, by the way.
I can't believe they buffed Heavenly Potemkin Buster before they buffed Heavy Mob Cemetery. Oh, could be the Eddie.
I can't. Yeah. And the use of those P normals covers a lot because it can get the Eddie, it can get Zato sideswapping you, just it gets everything in that situation. Zato actually able, the angle his 6P hits at, he can contest the chicken leg there.
Guess the mash out.
Full screen P normals. Combo didn't link. Now, someone's got to win here. Whoever gets this round is taking it and going to grands. Oh, and gets the burst stolen there. Eddie-less root, able to break the wall, and gets the hard knockdown with an Eddie restore too. This is a very strong situation for Zenji. And he finds it with the perfect.
I wonder, were those there before? Like, I can hear a lot of like character-specific interaction, like voice lines in-game. Like that one, I'm pretty sure is Sado and Milia specific, where she dies and says "you pass."
I'm not sure if they're new, to be honest.
Because Sin and Kai also have them. I heard them all earlier when we played.
I heard Kai saying something about Dizzy when he was like knocked out in a round.
Oh yeah, when he dies, he says, Sin, Dizzy, I'm sorry. But he's always had that voice line though.
I just noticed some of them because I have the game in English now.
Yeah, he's always like, when he faints, he's like, Sin, Dizzy, I'm sorry. And then he like perishes. It's kind of weird to say that when you're like fighting Sin, but you know.
Yeah. It's like Dark Souls. No, Zanzibar, I'm sorry. Dark Souls NPCs just be like that.
Wait, why is the over and I adjusted? Brazil and that way. Guys, losers topic. Alright, that should be fixed.
Yes, let's not get caught up on who clutched what as we move into our next game.
They blame the beasts, heaven or hell.
Bottom 2. Sechi,
Who's
perhaps
bottom one?
considering that Baiken might be bottom 1.
There is no way we convinced Sado mains that Viking is bottom 1.
Yeah, this doesn't seem real.
This is no longer pushing the rock up the mountain.
I'm just gonna say it once again. I mean, if Zato right now and Baiken are the worst characters in the game, the state of the low tiers is not too bad. If that's the worst, not bad, not bad. Zato is probably not in his own tier anymore. We've got Wave. Nice dodge of the projectile there. Reza was looking for it.
It's bad. Alright, we'll get the RC for the assault, and that will be the ball stick. No mirrors confirmed though, because that is the biggest change of all in this patch. When you spend your meter and your burst, you can no longer have you knock down wall break, and Rezel is using that right now to make a comeback.
Reza would like this round.
Yeah, more heroic push. Almost has to put the meter again, so that would be important against the suction.
Wave, on the other hand, not going to spend that burst. We said it before, Wave one of the more conservative players with burst usage.
Excellent timing from that way. Catching the timing from Rezel on the button. 5P catches out the back dash.
Oh, running slums. Sorry, what season is this?
Season 2, if I recall correctly. Season 2.99.
Season 2.91. Big counter hit there. You're gonna have to... Well, or not burst, actually.
Actually, Curry, since you bought extra now and you're trying Dizzy, try instantly after you input your air dash, press a button. It will go even further. Like, if you thought the normal air dash goes far, try pressing instant air dash K and then, you know, zoom.
I'm gonna be curious to see how her air movement fares in Strive.
Yeah,
Considering Strive is way less mobile. Will she still keep her double air dash?
I imagine she does. It's like a big part of her identity is being mobile in the air.
Yeah, and Guilty Gear is on and off committed to Legacy.
Nimble and fragile.
I need to say DPRC is now a Legacy mechanic.
I mean, Legacy mechanic, but characters, like, their identity is mostly the same. Like, they try to keep the character right. The game is vastly different, of course. Nick, I will, like... Have you on
delay Zappa till season 6.
I'm gonna, like, every time you mention Zappa or, like, say that Dizzy will be a Alpha Rekka character... Very points, May took them. It's lore accurate. No more
May
gambling.
did canonically take those coins. May's always taking something. You know, May had Mistfinder in Missing Link. It was not the same move. It was in name only. But she had a move in Missing Link called Mistfinder.
Yeah, and an extra she has in Senga.
Yeah. Totally different moves. She misses the point entirely. Now, was that a safe jab? It was not.
It is called in Senga question mark. Right, that was just...
The old Mistfinder is really funny. She just spins the anchor around like it's a desk fan.
You also have a dash and fly? Why would she have a fly? Her wings aren't meant for flying. Well, kind.
Yeah, I don't see him giving her like Zato flight. That's his thing.
It also wouldn't like really work with the extra design at least. Alright, the bomb going to no super.
Might have wanted it, not sure, because that 5H both could have been a misinput and an intention.
Son of a bitch. I kind of like English Soul. Like, he's kind of...
Yeah.
Like, he has some voice lines that are funny, like Bandit, but like most of it is fine. And when he dies, son of a bitch. Oh.
We like there's a little bit of swearing. I like it when Baiken just bursts and just goes like, shit! Or you're pissing me off. It's like,
Gold Lewis.
What is it Gold Lewis says again?
Eat shit.
Eat shit! Hey, dodge this! -3 on block!
Alright, there we go. That is a safe jab? No. I don't think Soul can safe jab.
Really? I would have thought he of all people would. Tricked ya!
Tricked ya! Also, if you think, man, this deck guy needs to shut the fuck up about Dizzy, you're welcome to join the server and offer yourself for commentary. Else you're gonna have to deal with 3 months of this, and when she's out, you're gonna like have to deal with like a month more or 2.
This is the invite to get more co-commentators on. If you want to shut deck up about Dizzy.
If you need to
I don't know, I think you talking about Dizzy every 5 minutes is probably better than complaining about White Wild Assault, to be fair. I think it's better. Hey, dodge this!
I was actually so tired of seeing it. I can't imagine, like, I watched this game and it's like round start. Duel 1, let's rock. Hey, dodge this. Boom, boom, boom. Guy dies. Should have FD, bro. What meter am I supposed to have at round start, bro? Come on.
Yeah, a funny one for me is actually, I see like somebody dash block now. They get White Wild Assaulted. And then the person who White Wild Assaulted is -3. And there's a little smile on my face each time I see it. They might get RPS out of it as it's -3, but it's like, hey, this isn't just your turn.
Right, Rizzle though. This is definitely Rizzle's turn. Never mind my bad.
Yeah, I agree, Luca. Oh, and a good use of the 6H. Reverses the situation. That doesn't break wall anymore though this season. The way HDP changed. If anybody didn't know, things that were reversals did more damage to walls. So now moves that are no longer reversals of any sort don't do that. Though that does mean Sin's roots do the same wall damage, even though he can't carry off DP, because Sin does not have an HDP. He is the only character in the game who combos off of SDPs in his strings.
Yeah, it's kind of weird, right? But it
Yeah.
makes sense because Sin DP was a corner, was a combo tool before.
I'd love it. Nah, I'd love it if they gave us an HDP so we can still carry off it, just for combos. Makes me sad that that's gone. I'm not even sad about DPLC being gone. Just, man, you mess with my routing.
Right. I mean, technically, like, okay, we're gonna get this game done first. I can have some self-control. Not much, but it's the dude. 5 team catch.
Cheeky reset and a grab.
Technically, I was already gushing about Dizzy long before because whenever I started picking up Exer, I was like, man, this blue-haired girl in Exer with her 2 funny guardians. I really like that character.
She's a nice character. I like her too. Maybe not as much as you, but I do like Dizzy. I'm a Dizzy fan.
I do think it's like pretty hard to be as deep as I am. Because I literally had like a Dizzy themed stream before I ever even played her. And then I played her and I'm like, this is really fun. She's awesome.
I think you could keep a fair bit of what she likes doing alive in Strive as well, from what I've seen.
I think she will have like the 2 specials that like one special that has 2 different versions. That one which she will definitely keep. I think that is like so ingrained in her visual design that then taking it out would make no sense. Oh, catch the backdash OS, I imagine, from the safe jump. That's also something I need to learn. It's Subway. The only one I ever did, I only learned it in RAM. Characters. That does not combo. Oh no.
A new patch, a new instance of Soul players having to change their routing.
That is not even good, luckily, for them. It's
They had to change their routing a little bit.
The only change that has occurred is when they get HTTP starter, which is like, okay, you just run up TP and got a counter hit. Good on you, man.
No, but I think even in like the regular routes, it does less wall damage now. Oh, wow, it's all been DPs.
Yeah, Fire and Ice Pillar seem like moves that would be easy to make in Strive. I hope she has a bunch of new moves too. That would be fun. I just want it to be different. If I want to play Exer Dizzy, I boot up Exer, you know?
For sure. Tries to Vortex, forgets Clobber Battle, JH. The no mix. But now it's the real mix.
Bandit. Oh, gets the hit.
Bandit! Okay!
That was misinput super.
But it always feels interesting when you get rewarded for misinputting. Me when I get counter hit close slash as my wake up option, and I'm like, I don't deserve this combo, but by God, I'm taking it.
You know, I sometimes, like, often obviously that was probably a misinput, like 99.9% chance, but like there's also that 0.1% chance in my brain that wants to think like, what if Rezo just thought it would be funny if I did 6H on wake up now?
If any Bedman player would, I think it might be Rezo, respectfully. I feel like Rezo might do something like that. Oh, but it's not your turn if it's already out when install is on. The installer's run out now, though. Volcanic Viper.
I was waiting for the Wild Assault wall break. It's like, I'm so brain AFK sometimes.
It's ingrained in the brain now.
It's like such an autopilot non-decision. Or used to be. That's that way of taking it.
What a bore.
Someone's making the Eddies clap.
Help, they can hear me as I'm leaving the room. The sound of all the eddies clap as I walk by. Let's see who we still got. Who is still in the bracket? Obviously, Sarani, Sechi. Still going in.
Exert throws are on 4-6 heavy slash, and they're also frame 1, so good luck meeting somebody. Meaties and Exert work very differently.
They have to be spaced, don't they? Because it's frame 1 grab.
Double air dash will be the most character-defining thing. I don't think so. I think our most character-defining thing is having 2 versions of the same special that does different things.
I think they will probably keep that alive.
I'd be very surprised if they didn't.
Duel 1.
It's also why I don't think she'll ever be a Rekka character. Sorry, Snake, your negativity can't touch me.
Up here.
Snake's just upset because Zappa's not in the game.
That sounds like a skill issue.
Grant stillness.
At least he knows he's gonna have a year to wait now.
Yeah, it's always nice to know. You don't gotta worry about disappointment if you know you're just not getting what you want. Instead, you can have cyberpunk crossover characters.
They're just making jokes, you know, when you make a joke like a bajillion times and they're all just like, what if it was bad and unfun and it sucked? Then they're not that funny anymore after a while.
What if the thing you liked wasn't good?
I'm not believing you. I just think your jokes are not funny. Alright, going on. I hope you never get Zappa.
Oh, damn.
See, that is also not funny.
You're slow.
Alright, but Mon getting that hit is definitely funny for Mon because he was getting that heavy knockdown. Wall break. I'm annoyed by the jokes. And a little bit of strain.
Annoyed that there's no Zapper in the game. Oh. Mon might be a bit annoyed having to hold all this corner pressure.
True.
Gonna have 100 meters soon though. No hard knockdown. I'd say it's Mon's turn if he'd like it to be. Oh, goes to Antio with the Geo DP. It's funny, we call it DP, don't we? But it's obviously not a DP. It's a Z motion input, and it's like a Super 6P. But we call it DP. Same with Nago, really, although his is just... We just call everything that has a Z motion a DP.
You get Strive? Like the character...
We need a
just...
DP alignment chart.
Snake, I hate to break this to you, but Egg plus R Zappa is like a relic, like an ancient relic of the past that should like be locked away behind 7 seals that keep demons at bay. And never return.
Snake definitely a bit delusional if he thinks Zappa would be anything like that in Strike. Oh man, no way. No way are they doing that. That character's messed up.
Quiet. Please don't move.
It's not about him being busted, he's just fundamentally not the kind of character where they would fully have him like that now.
People are, for Lucy, yeah, I see a lot of people who, like, especially people who are either very, very new to the game or, like, haven't played it at all, are like, Lucy's, that's pretty exciting and cool that they're a guest character from a show I watched, so I think that's good for the game overall. I think it'll be like 2B, where a lot of people will try the game, play it for 2 weeks, and then drop it, but that is okay, because it's making the company money and allowing them to make further seasons.
Like Zapper and Gabriel! And Leopold!
Would be really cool.
And Fanny!
What if you got Vernon?
Hell yeah, I'll take Vernon. I'm on the other side of things, where I don't have anything against Cyberpunk. I literally don't know anything about the IP, really. But I kind of don't like that they're adding guest characters. From the perspective, I feel like it cheapens the IP. It's very consumerist, but I'm not like gamer enough to be super upset about it either. I was like, I kind of hope they never did that, but it's gonna generate money to give us more stuff, and I'm sure a lot of people are happy about it.
Oh, Mon messing up that one super input might be very costly.
Also,
that is throwing.
I want to
now.
add, it is indeed. People definitely got a lot of like legacy muscle memory trying to reach out and grab those EPs. We've all been doing it.
It's gonna take some time to get that out of the system.
On you.
It is. Yeah, I've not seen Edge Runners. I could try the game, because somebody gave me the game once for like Christmas or birthday. I got like the PS4 copy of Cyberpunk. I've just never played it. I'm going to add one thing to this DLC talk in that I think it's a bit better that there's a crossover character, that they've told us what we're getting. I think it would be more annoying if it was a surprise, like right at the end, like, oh, who are we going to get for our last character? And it's like, joke's on you, it's not a Guilty Gear character. I think because they've pre-announced it, that's actually like the best way they could have done it, so I'm going to give them some credit.
I will also say one thing, there is one person out there in the world who is as excited about Venom as I am about Dizzy. And that guy has to wait half a year. I only have to wait 3 months. That guy has to sit there and like simmer.
I can't complain too much, because the 3 things I wanted for Season 4, I wanted 3 characters. I wanted Dizzy, Venom, Gabriel. I got 2 of them, so I can't complain too much.
Is it Pep? It might be Pep. I don't think...
Might be Pep.
I don't know if Pep is like... I'm not a top player.
Pep?
I'm just like a guy who really, really likes the blue-haired woman and her 2 cool guardians.
I wonder what Pep wants to do now, because Pep did want to play Johnny, but didn't believe in him competitively. Well, now Johnny's like really good, so maybe he dabbles in Johnny a bit more instead of Asuka?
Johnny's zooming across the screen now.
Finds your missed.
Missed your final.
Almost got the burst there.
I imagine missing your finer is when you like get a fine and then you like just burn the paper. And it turns
Pep
to
says
mist.
he's enjoying Asuka too much? Oh, fair enough then. I'll take your word for it. He might use Johnny for some matchups. That's probably a smart decision, really. If you feel like your character has bad matchups, you have more than one character. That's what they're there for. Oh, cheeky DP. They're all there.
The classic.
You might not be able to see it anymore, but tell you what, that's probably why it's going to land more often these days. Because the opponents will think, there's no way he DPs this, right? Surely not.
This is gonna hurt.
I'm still confused that nobody ever wondered, like, why does this dude in Strive have a fully Dizzy themed scoreboard?
I mean, I would have just assumed it's like, oh, guy just likes that character. Like,
Oh, gets the close slash counter. Tries to bait the burst and there with the cool burst right after.
or I would have thought maybe you did like, if I didn't know you, you'd done like Xrd Legacy tournaments before coming to Strive.
No way.
Oh,
You're on the win.
Mon has the intention to spend though. Now it's his turn on the offense, but the health lead is kind of scary to deal with here.
I'm also really excited, like, since all the assault animations are the blitz attack animation from Xrd, I really like this. It's just like Necro pulling her along and punching the guy.
I imagine we'll keep that.
I
Well,
hope we
maybe,
keep that.
actually.
I want to punch people with Necro. He's awesome. No, probably should DQ, probably to 8.
What are we saying about Cyberpunk?
Duel 1.
Game 4.
And it's a bit more of an RPG, bit more of a FPS with RPG elements. I'm gonna guess it's probably kind of like Fallout 4 in that sense.
I think Lucy's an anime original character, no?
Yeah. Oh, I don't know. Maybe. Oh, Orky really wanted that burst there, and Mon did not hand it over. Instead, hands him the corner. We got verification. Lucy is indeed anime only.
Duel 2.
I think it's cool to get an anime character instead of a different fighting character.
I like that they added the the main character, in principle at least.
You're slow.
For not main characters, I say the anime character for Guilty Gear's upcoming movie.
Unica.
Yeah. Just because it's like, hey, people were wondering if we'd ever see a new character in this game, or if we'd have to wait for another entry. And it's like, well, hey, the movie's getting a new character, and she can be in the game.
I'm really excited to see the anime actually. Like, I really love the Sin Soul dynamic. Those two are really fun.
Yeah, they are.
And especially
as
now,
we've learned.
oh god,
Oh, yeah?
kill them. As we like learn, like Soul has like a lot of character development since then, right?
What?
It's going to be
Yeah.
interesting to see like Frederick, like he's no longer a Soul bad guy. In the anime, he's just Frederick Bulsara. He doesn't have superhuman
Frederick
strength.
Bulsara, the Fire Mage.
He doesn't have superhuman strength anymore, so it's going to be interesting to see how he fights in the anime.
I guess it might be a little bit of like a passing the torch affair, really, like trying to get Sin a bit better, because Sin is like, you know, still like fully a gear. I mean, Sol is still kind of a gear though, even without the Flame of Corruption. So he's not human per se,
Sin is
still modified, and Sin is just straight up part gear.
well, no, he's not gear anymore. Asuka removed the seat that made him part gear. It's still a gear. I thought that was completely removed. Because at the end of Strife
There'd
Story,
probably be some anime BS. It'd be like, what's his name, All Might in Hero Aka. It'd be like, he still has the cinders, or embers or whatever of the Flame of Corruption. They'll pull some stuff like that.
Irani already flaming line. Stop triggering the fucking eddies. What if I replaced them with mini posts?
Duel 1.
He's
Yeah,
still
I
a
think
gear.
he's still a gear because it wasn't just a Flame of Corruption. Like, he had his cells replaced with gear cells.
Oh, is that what Asuka removed? Is he only removed like the part, like the scale, like the scales of Juno? Oh, the scale
Yeah.
of Juno also don't exist anymore, right? Jacko isn't the scale of Juno anymore.
True.
You're slow. Recall. I couldn't.
Actually, what do you need me to look like? I can be anything you want.
Let you down.
Is he supposed to look a certain way?
The scales of Juno are in Kai now.
That reminds me
When
when
did that
somebody I'm friends with now, like when they first met me in person, they said, "Oh, you just look like some guy." I was like, "What was I supposed to look like? Was I supposed to look weird?" I don't really know how to read that.
When did is he her daughter? So, no, I don't want to say
This
this
is
on stream.
complicated.
Why would Kai have it? It wasn't Jacko. Jacko was the scale of Juno.
Well, you know, shenanigans.
Eyes on me.
Oh, we're running slump setups here.
That is weird, man. Also, Kai already had like kind of the dragon install in Slime.
Yeah, didn't he get that because of taking Sin's eye, theoretically?
I always wondered what happened to his eye.
Because I don't think it's straight up canon that they swapped eyes, but it seems to be the implication. I'm pretty sure, actually I think if you check the model viewer, Sin does have two eyes. He just, you know, has one covered because he can't control his power. And he theoretically sees through Kai's eye, and it's his eye is the one with the eye patch on it. I don't know. That's generally the theory. I don't think there's anything to disprove it.
I don't think it will make sense since Kai did a lot to keep Sin safe, and like Sin doesn't really like Kai at first.
No, he does now.
Yeah,
though.
now, but at first, but if he could see like everything Kai does, he probably wouldn't be.
No, I don't think it works like that. I mean, he just like, I think it's more like they just use magic to like transplant the eyes, and they can. I don't think it means you see half, like through one of your eyes, what the other person sees. That definitely is not what's happening. It's anime. It's bullshit.
Yeah, I thought it was literally just a eye patch they gave him because he has one red eye and one blue eye because he's half gear. I thought that was literally the reason. And you see the eye like light up in some scenarios.
You do, but that's his eye under the eye patch, right? And when his gear powers, get a bit flared up, that's when the red comes through.
Well, he's not full gear.
Taking aim.
Yeah, he's half gear.
He could have
Right.
a blue eye.
Meanwhile, like Dizzy is like, nah, she's Dizzy full gear. I forget now. And Dizzy always has red eyes.
I think he's easy
I think
gear.
he's fully a gear. Yeah. So they have him when his gear powers activate. His eye goes red.
Here I go.
I mean, Unica is also a gear. He has red eyes.
Yeah.
People suspect he could be Justice.
You should pay more attention.
Like
Justice
Justice.
is back again.
Justice in brackets again.
Kill wife. Be sad. Wife back.
And here we thought Arya finally left in Strive, but apparently not. I just gotta read Sin lore to like understand what the fuck is going on with his eye.
I think that's the intention, what I was saying.
Mankind new. Duel 1. Let's rock.
Seriously, stop. Eyes on me. Won't get me. Scared you. Slow. Give me.
Oh, that is funny. Okay, Guilty Gear lore is hilarious. While Mong is getting slaughtered on stream, apparently Sin only is using a flag because like he asked Soul to give him a cool weapon, and Soul was just like, go wave a weapon, go wave a flag or something.
Yeah. And so he found one and did.
Got you.
He
That's
took it literally.
hilarious.
And he never recovered.
Didn't happen. This is heavy. Up here. Sorry.
We're doubling over him. Maybe I just cursed Serrani.
Oh, loses the burst there and thrown out of the corner. Tough situation for Serrani entering this round. But the overall score still in her favour. Got a little bit of room to be wrong here. Oh, and that kills! Crikey. Mom putting one on the board off the back of that offense.
Sin wears an eye patch over his right eye as a shield to contain such immense power. So it's literally just to contain his gear powers.
Yeah.
So it's no transplant.
Well, maybe. Kai might be using his eye. If they did trade eyes.
Why would...
Either that or they're just covering one eye to help with the power.
I think it's literally just a power limiter like Soul's headband and like Potemkin's entire suit.
Duel 1.
But then Kai now has like Dragon install and Scales of Juno in him. Like.
He always had Dragon installed. He has it since Sign.
Yeah, but why?
Who knows?
This is a question. Why does he have that? He's just a human. Is this because of him, you know, having a kid with Dizzy? No, I don't know. Must be some sort of explanation.
That was annoying.
Slap. Duel 2.
Replace the P with a G. It'll sound funnier, I promise. I promised it.
Are you scary?
Punish to counter.
Up here. Up here.
But is that a safe jump?
It is not. It was an unsafe jump.
An unsafe jump. A safe burst. Comes over at the 2K and now we're in Guludok territory. Oops. Lock.
Uh-oh.
Oops, tried to take grab. You're bad.
Duel 3. Let's rock.
Yeah, an unsafe jump. Commonly known as a jump. GC. I like calling it an unsafe jump though when it looks like a safe jump.
You're slow.
Serrani is pressing some buttons and trying to find something here. The 6P is said button. And I imagine, unless Winger is truly terrible, that is... Oh, no, Winger is terrible.
You're slow. Get my knee.
Oh. Oh dear. Yeah, that's probably the best thing you could type, Tiger.
What? You
I
hungry?
just...
Okay, so
Yeah.
apparently in GG World,
Deck's just reading lore while I'm
literally
witnessing whatever
reading
this
lore.
is.
I'm too curious about this.
Duh, I'm telling you, you could just replace the P with a G and it will sound funnier. Trust me. Just combine the two words, it's funnier.
Okay, so apparently they had ice transplanted. That is where the dragon install comes from, and also it gives Sin the ability to see.
So, it was canon.
It is canon.
Oh man, so many people have been gaslighting me and telling me it was a theory.
It is apparently in like
officially-
some side content. I don't know what's happening on screen. I think it was laggy or something.
Yeah. Milia is a non-functional character who has reached her full potential, like Viken.
I mean, Sin was also born out of an egg. So like, Guilty Gear.
That's true, yeah. If anybody
Like,
didn't know
usually
that.
eggs.
Yeah, so Dizzy laid an egg, and I think Faust might have helped deliver it.
Faust
Canonically.
also helped Dizzy not turn into fucking gas. Guilty Gear lore, everybody.
Faust is like actually an incredible doctor. He's like ridiculous, but he's gone a bit insane because he's going for it at the moment.
Alright, one almost. I'm sitting that. We're very close to
Yeah.
Moses.
Oh shit. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh dear. All off the back of that one situation last game where Winger was not the thing, and now Mon has won.
That is my bad. I should not be reading lore.
You read lore for the
Jaguar.
whole match.
Jaguar cut my
It's look.
Striving for content.
Let me enjoy things. Snake's already doing his best with his very hilarious jokes to make me not have fun.
Oh, that Winger. Winger's shit.
Yeah, that Winger is
Winger is shit.
unfortunate.
The real bad moon.
Winger sucks. There it is.
Yeah, Winger sucks. Is Winger also a band reference to Volton? I'll trust you on this. You're like the music expert. Sometimes I just don't realize how many things are actually just like music references in these games. Like I get why it would be, but it's funny. A really good one. Aye aye.
Oh.
My friend Tatami was showing me some like classic metal stuff because I don't know very much about metal, and she was like, "Oh, you'll recognize the names of the people involved in this because one of them is called Kai and the other one's surname is Kisk." I was like, "That's funny." Junkyard Dog, another reference. Oh my goodness, Daisuke is such a nerd. Bless him. Halloween, yeah. While we wait on the players, I will get one more drink.
I could have spent this time reading the lore.
This would be the right time to spend.
This would
reading
be the
lore.
right time to read the lore. Look, it wouldn't be my stream if I weren't like... If I were talking about the game, would it really be this stream? Would I be really on commentary if I were talking about the game? No, not really. Alright, we have the bracket open. No more lore. Look, I really like Sin, Kai, Soul. Those are really following the story. Really enjoying those. Well, it's crazy that you're a father and you're like, what if we took my eye and gave him one, so he can see, and I can have crazy gear powers? Trade offer. It's not an offer. Sin was like literally like a couple of months, even with accelerated gear age, he's literally like a couple of months and he just takes his eye out, bro. How did that tiny eye even like fit?
Yeah, that must have looked really weird for a while, surely.
Yeah, he was wearing an eye patch in Overture, so that makes sense.
Yeah, but then like that means Kai had a kid's eye and like in his skull for a bit.
Also, how did it turn blue? Like, shouldn't it be red?
Don't they both have blue eyes though? I don't think Sin has red eyes. I think his eyes just glow red when he.
One of his eyes should be red, no?
No, but then Kai's would be. But I don't know, man. It's anime, bogus.
Like, I assume the eye we see on the character is Kai's.
I'm getting big.
Whatever, man.
I will check that out after the broadcast.
One thing I'm a bit sad about is like Rev 2 Story doesn't have a dub, and like Ariel's is such an amazing role. Also, the Tommy Galaxy with the giant.
As we mentioned just a couple minutes ago, with the raid, we're talking about all the like music references in Gear. I hope the rest of the stream went well.
That was a crazy set against Cuenca earlier. That was an upset and a half.
I'm glad you put that as a match to commentate for me.
I might have been influenced.
I might have put that in as a request.
By a
maybe.
certain person who like loves slouching in a chair.
Alright, hang on, let me get comfy.
Oh,
I'm sitting up a bit too straight, aren't I? There we go. I don't often sit like this while watching. It's mostly while playing. I just have my little controller in my hands while I'm gaming, you know. I don't use leveler, so I don't have to sit, you know, like straight like a lot of you. I've got a pad here. I can just sit however I want. And then complain about misinputs.
Look at this gamer.
I'm not wearing trousers. I am wearing shorts, though. You won't see anything lewd.
Snake really like wants people to wear long pants when it's like 33 degrees outside.
Yeah. It'll be like summer and Snake will be sat in jeans and a hoodie. Like, literally.
Need to play something that isn't a fighting game? That makes sense.
On the other hand, I always get I always get told I dress the same everywhere. Shorts and a t-shirt. That's my style. Slight headache? Oh, I hope you get some rest.
You actually really like the cool so you can wear hoodies. Like, it depends.
Snake Belmont in shorts. I don't think I've ever seen that. That's not real. There's no proof. I don't believe it. I hope next time we go to local, it's... Oh, actually, no. Even if it was boiling, you'd probably wear jeans anyway. Because the aircon in Meltdown is, like, really cold. So you just wear jeans anyway.
Maybe your leg size...
Come on, I want to see your legs. It's just I can't imagine you wearing anything different.
But what if Snake's legs
always wear the same things.
What if Snake's legs are as jacked as Axel Lowe's and Exert?
Yeah.
What if the...
Yeah, he's hiding them away.
He's hiding them.
Ripped leg. You know what's funny as well? Like, a lot of characters have gotten bigger in Gears history. Axel kind of did the opposite for a bit, because he was huge in Missing Link, and then in Accent Core, or should I say X, they actually made him skinnier.
And then in Exert, he's like kind of skinny, but also has like these cracked legs or something.
Yeah.
Man.
Axel is actually kind of like
this
ripped
franchise is...
drive.
Some of the designs in Exert, like, why does Ram just wear the belt that like has the ring in it? Why?
I don't know. I wish Ram wore clothes as well, I'm going to be honest.
I think her stripe design's cool.
Because you know how you... Actually, maybe I still don't like her to that extent. How you are with Dizzy. I really like Ram, but I wish they'd make her design a little bit better sometimes. It's better than X-Hard, at least, though.
I doubt you'd, like, go as crazy
Yeah, no, yeah. Actually, even though I like Ram a lot, I'm not to the same extent.
Like,
I haven't made my whole stream layout.
you need to
Ram
imagine,
up.
I've literally spent over like 200 euros getting the whole stream.
Oh, see,
like,
I haven't spent anything on Ram.
like the score for it is pretty like it's like 2 wings and like 2 chibis from an artist, and then like someone else had to make the stuff, and then you like
Ram
too?
Ram is my most drawn character, art-wise, but I drew them all. I didn't pay anyone because I'm not very wealthy, and I like drawing, so I drew my own emotes.
I just don't have any other like don't really have an expensive hobby.
I'd love to commission somebody, but I like drawing my own emotes. My friend made this Sin one though. Shout outs to Shadow Enroid. He made this one for me.
That's cute.
I like this little emote. Yeah.
Alright. Alright, Xander will make the room.
Oh, do we need to go elsewhere?
Yeah, the ping's high, so we're gonna go into Xander's room, so the ping, since that usually fixes the ping, right? Also, we're gonna walk out the door just to trigger a couple more A's.
Can you post the room code in commentary?
Wants to spend some, yeah, only some. Rexy, you know the extents. Please don't tell anybody else. It's a lot. Don't tell.
If I could have any one piece of merch, either for Dizzy or Ram, I'd love to have the little Nendoroid. I like Nendoroids. I
The
think they're
Dizzy
cute.
Android is cool.
Is the room code the same as normal, by the
We
way?
will see whenever.
Alright.
Just
I've
20
got,
bucks. Yeah, that's all. I've never, like, only 20. Alright, the room code should be the same.
Oh, same? Alright.
Like, the Dizzy Nendoroid is really expensive. Because it's essentially 3 character.
You have the Ram one? I'm jealous, bro. I wish I did. I have 3 Nendoroids, and they are not Guilty Gear. I bought them ages ago when I did have a bit more money.
I have a tiny Ezreal Nendoroid from League of Legends, and he cost me like 15 bucks. So.
Oh, do you have one of the little knockoff ones?
No, I have the real thing. It was just
Oh.
really cheap for some reason.
I have a fake Chinese Ash Nendoroid from like 10 years ago from League. It's like in the attic somewhere. Look, I got these ones. They're on my desk. I got Toho and Family Mart Miku.
Nandos
That's all
is a
I've
trap.
got.
Don't fall in. It's literally, I do not care about the Nandos. It's literally just Dizzy.
Yeah.
I don't like Dizzy Exer design that much. Also, like the clothes.
The clothes don't suit her character.
Indeed.
Like if Eno was wearing that, it'd be fine. Like whatever, that would work, I guess. But it doesn't make sense for Dizzy. It's just silly.
He literally comments on it herself. I don't think it benefits you to dress that
Why
way.
did the designers do this to me?
See, it's literally like the writers are, why did you do this?
And now speaking of why did the designers do this to me, I feel like Sechi has been saying that.
No,
For,
that is the
a whole
balance team. I think he quite likes Dado's design.
No, I meant just like, why did the designers do this to me, nerfing Zato?
I don't think that the designers are responsible for that. I hope not, at least.
The balance designers.
Balance team. Is game balance game design? Kinda.
Yeah, it's the type of design.
Fears.
But nerfs be gone, nerfs aside, Sechi is still getting W's on the board. Sando's gonna have to be putting in the work to dethrone him here in the winners finals. Wait, is it winners finals or is it grand? Where
This
are
is
we?
winners finals.
It
We
is
just
winners.
have one winning losers. We just ignore him.
Just ignoring Mon.
Ignore him.
Poor Mon.
That way also not that important.
He's not a Sechi.
Quality assurance. Yeah, I was
grab.
gonna say it's not really design. Like I wouldn't call game balance by itself design. You could definitely make it part of the design, but by itself.
Excellent destruction of the cubes here. But doesn't matter. Both these characters and both these players used to throw in hands if their summons or cards aren't on deck.
Alright, clapping. Ball assault.
Is approximately equal to the fate.
I'm
Can't react
surprised.
to it all.
I'm surprised that she didn't try to chip him out. Xander was literally stuck at 1 health. Bro hates Minecraft. Yeah, I feel that. Minecraft? God, I'm yapping again. Minecraft is like a game that I boot up once like every year, play it for a week, and then drop it.
Yeah. Once or twice a year, Minecraft and Terraria. Although I'd say Terraria is even better for it. Terraria is fire. Now you know what we need? We need a radio broadcast.
It's literally this.
You're listening to SFG FM. Let's talk about Dizzy, Guilty Gear, and how White Wild Assault is no longer belligerent. News just in: Neutral has returned. Sechi is being grabbed by Xando.
No cards. Full recharge, double bit shift. Bit shift is 5 cubes. I'm using the real name because I'm a nerd.
I don't even remember them. I
Bit shift
can't
Metron,
remember
and
the
you
name.
want to cast them as quickly as possible when they start at 5.
You know what? If you're gonna remember them all, I'm gonna do the opposite, and I'm gonna come up with names for everything. Because I already have a few. Like I like to call Screamer Meatball.
I forget what I actually like to call them. 4 days? You're being awfully generous. I think it would be more than that. You can punch the sword?
Yeah, I
What
think
is-
there's a lot of niche like little counter plays to deal with Sword Super.
And Sanmada. Rexo, I don't think you're like prepared for the next 3 months. It's got-
Shifting structure. Shifting
Alright, all teleports. Oops.
Split.
And now paying the price for that. Back
trying
to
to
Minecraft
block
should
a lot,
restore. Special issue
Yeah.
restore the Poetic Age.
It should indeed, because well, it doesn't do any. It does, I think, either 1 or 2 extra damage. It basically does the same damage as grab.
Well,
it
it
just
can-
wastes more time.
The command grab is inherently stronger because it can't be
Oh yeah,
fuzzy type.
it's just weird for a command grab to do less damage, or just like. Obviously, you can have command grabs that don't do much damage, like Maze, but they lead to combos, right?
Ooh, 6 to get out.
Or you have Elfelds, which gives you hard knockdown.
Oh damn, the move now works.
Oh dear, that move didn't work though, and now Sechi is back on defense against the cube onslaught. Xando doesn't have a particularly amazing hand to work with, but doesn't need one. He's going to be throwing magic hands and books, slamming it down.
That was a cool conversion.
Yeah. Like I said before, both these two, they know what to do when they don't have their summons or their cards on deck.
Duel 1. Let's rock. We cover. Oh, we cover. Direct hit. Fair.
And Eddie kill once again. Nice air grab by Xando.
We cover. Do you mind? Come forward.
Oh, sending the bloody mash cube out. Eddie completely gone now.
phase.
And more cube that hand is pretty bad. Only has 1 guard pressure and 1 repeat card. So there's not much you want to keep in this hand, so I have to fight for the redraw.
Losing your nerve.
Called
Ooh.
out on the sword super. Nicely done.
Duel 2.
Nice recognition that the spacing would be not pressing right at the edge of that card. Now has an auto bookmark and a wall stick.
decent cards available too. A good amount of mana too. Could be tricky for Sechi to get anything started right now. Will that super clip? It will indeed. It doesn't matter if it hits, you're happy for it to be blocked because it gives you a chance to get your resources or set up a situation that's advantageous for you. Xando is setting up plenty of situations right now. Beta YRC.
Alright. Look at this nicely decorated room. I think it could use like a couple more of these.
Yeah, whose room is this? Xando's or Sechi's?
Yeah, Xando's. Couple more eddies with
no eddies.
Duel 1.
Yeah, people will say hashtag free Eddie, and then you look in their room, no eddies. Do they really want to see Eddie free? They won't decorate their house?
I do think people like the eddies, but most people seem to be pretty like fine with them. Just
no matter what you feel about Zato, everybody likes Eddie. Hard knockdown. Good cards. I said she can't find a way in here because the staff just creating a radius. Oh, Xando flying around here.
yeah, I wonder if Sechi thought that that was the gravity cube, the pull-in, and not the repulse stuff. They thought it was out, but the cubes were repulsing back in the other direction.
Can be tricky to keep track of it all in the moment.
Oh,
Sechi does find the goal burst.
when only Eddie gets killed by burst, he goes on full cooldown still.
Yeah. Or it's as well, you know, from like where the meter was drained as well.
Let's rock.
I catch the backdash, and that is a corner for Sechi with a heavy knockdown. Eddie now back. The RPS, the 5D doesn't connect another 5D. Towards super. Do we have more 5D?
It's hard to hold it all though. Goes for the slump. I'm pretty safe in doing so. Oppose out. Sechi cornered himself though. This could be Xando's chance to claw things back around. Xando does have a good set of cards available.
Okay, so that will be Xando's chance, but doesn't have much in terms of health to restore mana with, so needs that mana regen card. Pops them
At
all.
that distance too. I don't think it kills, but that's it's quite the turnaround. It's looking kind of dire. Sechi does only need like one more hit. Oh, gold burst. Oppose.
I think that's it. Clap cancel. No, it's set up cancel it.
This is a bit trickier for Sechi really with no Eddie, and finds it with a long 2S. Staying in this. So Sechi entering this with absolutely no burst, and Zato being one of the lowest health characters in the cast. Like they're not going to be seeing all too much of it. Mind grab might whiff, but the summon covers for it. Xando bursting, but Sechi will have that Eddie gauge available. Blocking all of Xando's attempts at mix so far. Once again, Xando is currently taking himself out, but gets the hit that he needs. Sechi's patience here paying off. And finds that hit to even the score out.
All come up short.
Only one game left between these two. It feels like we've been watching this for eternity. The back and forth between these two. A lot of very careful play.
But this also a very back and forth matchup. Both of them kind of.
Neither character really allows the other one to play during certain parts. Very hard to find a way out of each other's pressure. I feel like you're more likely to get hit by Zato's stuff than Asuka's, but Asuka's stuff lasts like way longer.
That is true. Like, just like that, the late TARDIS is going to be sticking around on the screen a bunch, but needs to redraw now. And a bit clogged, still a bit clogged. Gets the hit with the arpeggio. Now using the super to probably be killed. But draws another shot.
Eddie Deddy. You just gotta block as the staff goes wild.
Forward.
Zato has no health to work with.
Gutless.
Truly gutless man. Now Zando on set point.
Right, going for the wall. Oh, that's gonna be enough. Both big chips starting at 1, so not optimal, but that one is at 5. With the redraw and the arpeggio with the speed steps, it's going to be a lot of chip damage going to be eaten by Sechi. Not going to be allowed to YRC. Block all of this, and the speed step is gone. Sechi now in non-chip territory. Tries to fly, but flies right back into the cubes.
Yeah, this is just a battle of long range here.
I see.
Gets the grab, has the RC, or OTG cube being enough? Not quite, but taking long for Sechi here.
Fly away, Sechi.
This is another one of those rounds where Zando has done more damage to himself than Sechi has. I know he's just going to kill Eddie again, and Sechi's going to be killed alongside it.
I wonder how much chip damage Sechi took in that game.
Yeah, I feel like he must have lost about half his health bar for blocking.
That was a lot. Alright, we're making the room again.
Back to our Eddies.
Back to our Eddies.
Network.
Alright, we're back. Let's have that wave and mine. Not that man, that is a bot. We're gonna hop into loser semis. Hello, my mouse is not letting me hit the deck
Gotta get a new mouse.
at some point. Loser semis. There we go.
Well, there's an Asuka in winners final in Norway as well. Strelitzia is in winners finals over on Bloodhaven.
Yeah, I've watched Strelitzia on day 1 of the patch. And they seem to struggle in the Axel matchup.
Ah, I was gonna say he's generally a very clean player.
They're pretty clean,
good
but like the Axel was too much apparently.
Yeah, a lot of Asukas do not like that matchup.
It should be bad for them. Let's be honest here for a second. Axel should be polarizing. Like, he should have really good and really bad matchups.
Yeah, he's that kind of character.
But last match, he just had bad matchups, which is hilarious. Thank you, Arxid.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Yeah, as SQ once said, he was not contributing to the Guilty Gear ecosystem in 3.5. But I think he's back now.
Actual tick just stuck to the ecosystem. Uh-oh.
That's a big counter. That's death. Geo, not one of the tankiest characters.
I should check it out on 2K2K. Look at that shimmy again. Full slash counter hit, that is, yeah, the brain screams death. Tries to shimmy again, this time Mon pushes out. I love that we always post this copycats there. I'm telling you, that wave is as cracked as they are jacked. I saw them the other day at the villa, buying Red Bull and adult diapers. I asked them what the diapers were for, and they said they contain my full power, so I don't completely shit on these kids. And they tyrant rave out of the door.
I'll take that.
Oh, that's Super World Connect. I don't even know what it's called, but we're kicking the face in. And
Yeah, it's one of the 2 supers as well, I think, that reuses normals animations in a lot of places. The other one being Chips, like Clone Super.
Banking Asai is what it's called? I forget the name in every stream I think it's called Banking Asai.
I think so.
Now's the chance. Not quite.
Remember when DOTP? I don't know if you remember. Because you picked
No,
up the game later.
I'm 2.5, so
Yeah, 2.5 should still have had it. Do you remember when GOTP used to give her a full combo on trade?
it might have done that back then.
It definitely did.
All I know is they changed his character's combos every patch. Except for like this one.
There's so many eddies.
You're entering the Edward zone.
Look at all of them. Sol couldn't meet Ojishilo profile it.
Huh.
Jakku didn't have a 5-frame against Geo because standing Geo, it goes under Jakku 5P. And Jakku's 2P was 6 frames.
And I still don't like 6-frame 2Ps.
Oh, her DP beat it, and now it doesn't anymore because the low profile is later. I see. Alright, we're getting the full conversion. No resetting. Is that safe? Nope.
It's not. I was half expecting to see Mon cancel into Super.
Right, DP out. Uh-oh. Okay. Yeah, I see you envy with that Caravelle Toro. I imagine Fafnir is quite important to you. Oh, I guess the third tech. I'll still suck that DP was plus. Tries to bait the burst. And there is your burst.
Feeling her. Ooh, catches but doesn't convert. The hell? Punished for that reset.
Duel 3. Let's rock.
Or gets caught low trying to take the grab. There's the wall. Okay, well, there's all 100 meter and there's the GP. That is now grab and boom. And that should be dead. 100 meter.
Meaty Fafnir not going to pay off against 100 meter. Those are the risks you take.
I'm so happy about this patch. The game looks so much more... It looks so much less snowbally and swingy from...
Yeah, definitely a nicer, healthier state for the game to be in.
It's no longer 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, you got tapped. Death.
Someone spends their attention and opens somebody up, and you go back to neutral after the wall break. You get the positive bonus, which is lesser,
This is heavy. I'm throwing
but
you.
you get to go back and play the game again.
Yeah, I'm throwing you.
Alright, heavy knockdown. No more Garuda than one need to be careful about using that with the keys.
You?
And no conversion.
My apologies. Sorry.
But gonna find it for a second interaction. I'm throwing you.
It is, of course,
Best throw voice line ever.
it is a way worse written line in English, because in Japanese she definitely does not say that.
What does she say in Japanese? Do you know?
Literally,
Or-
she says the same. It's just Japanese, so people don't understand it and can't make fun of it. Uh-oh.
Silly voice line in Japanese. Yo. Silly voice line in English. Boo!
Yeah, it's like the traditional voice line, right? It's like... The English dub for Gears, great, right? Finally someone who agrees.
Yeah, I mean, I tried it out because my Twitch chat was like, "Yo, give it a go." When Slayer gets added, I just put it on, and I'm like, "Yeah, sure. This is good actually. I'm leaving it on."
English G was really fun.
Yeah, Nago's VA is
awesome.
Abhorrent. Come on,
Don't
stick it
wallow
on
in
the page.
defeat. Be proud. Take pride in that you did your best.
Oh, it'll be Mon versus Sechi next.
Yeah, Ino's throw line, be my bottom bitch. And then she yanks the cord. No, I also love English Slayer. They also brought Slayer back from Exor, same voice actor.
Is it? Huh. I like that Slayer is just Scottish for some reason. It works.
I like that they brought them back. Like, imagine being messaged like almost a decade later. Like, hey, you remember the Slayer guy you voiced like 10 years ago? You want to do that again?
Want to do it again, but better?
And I'm pretty sure like Elfel's VA, like the English one, she became a mom like right after recording Elfel's. So they like basically caught her right before she was like not gonna have time.
Like this.
That's perfect.
Multiply. Like this.
This is heavy.
The mommy vibes on Elfeld? No, bro.
Recover. Now this. And then this.
Elfeld is a silly little creature. Elfeld is not a mom.
Yeah, she's gonna need at least 2 Guilty Gear games to get to that point, I think.
He would be a silly little goofy mom. He would be very supportive, I imagine.
Yeah.
Alright? Screw dog.
Lend a hand. Well, hello.
Well, I also feel like the term mommy is like a bit sexual, like sexually implicit.
Let's rock. Now this.
But that might be because Rexy typed it.
This is just a Rexy thing.
Now's the chance.
Your mom's a little creature? Yeah, but I wouldn't call silly little creature moms mommies. Like, mommy to me is Ino. That term is Ino.
Please don't move.
Alright, gets the throw. That will be Mon taking the round.
Duel 3. Let's rock.
Like, and haven't talked about this character in like 30 minutes. Izzy is also very mom. She's very motherly. Literally asking Johnny if he's eating his vegetables. Like, bro. The wing quote against Donnie Extra is like, do you need your vegetables? Do you need me to like come over and cook for you again? Don't start talking about. Come on, man.
Finally go home.
All right, since you take.
We need a tangent counter for how many times you've brought up Dizzy.
Ban this, Matt. You look actually. You can come here and you can like commentate with Marissa. It's always like it's your option. Like people not.
Yeah, somehow I don't think me and Rexy have done comms before.
The entire reason I'm here yapping about Dizzy is because nobody else wants to commentate, and I literally can't help myself.
We've not commentated. We've played Lethal Company.
I never invited. Would I yap too much? I would proximity voice chat, and you could just like hear someone in the distance talk about Dizzy, and you like walk away and walk closer.
Snake was annoyed at me because I saved Rexu's life. Although apparently wasn't supposed to.
That makes sense.
I'm quite oblivious to trolling. I'll just be like, yo, I see like a mask, I got my shotgun out, you know. I haven't played Lethal in a bit, I need to play some more Lethal.
Please don't move.
This game is fun.
I've only played Among Us with proximity voice chat, and it was really funny because one of our friends was like, he literally typed like random topic into Google and like talked about whatever that was for the entire game. Like you could sometimes like walk near him and he'd randomly talk about socks. And you'd just be like, okay, I don't want to go there. Like,
That's a funny bit.
I think another round was about mattresses for some reason. How do you even do it? Like the games lasted like 20 minutes. How do you talk about mattresses for 20 minutes?
Doing your best.
Oh, who is
Asmon will have to be here holding this corner pressure.
Yeah, going to be having to do their best. Get out of this into 5H counter hit. Out of 5H. Deadpool count brain trap again.
You're pretty strong.
Duel 3. Let's rock.
Rexy, I need you to like seek help. Okay, who also needs help is Sechi. Getting wall broken, but it's barely 9 on meter to wall break, and now gotta get that turn back.
Said you got to keep the Eddie too. No lost summons here. It's anti-ed properly. Oh, the combo drops.
Fucking master, man. The comp block at crossover, you will just like. But will you endure the Dizzy talk, or will you like? Look, I don't know why they put me on comms. I know why, but like,
Hey, no.
it's their fault. They should have known Dizzy was going to be announced.
You're going to have to do slightly less yapping at the offline, maybe.
I would literally do the same amount of yapping. Rexu knows this. Rexu's aware of this. It's next
I hope
week.
there's a stream for crossover. I'm going to need to see this.
Oh, there is a stream. That's why I'm on comms.
Oh, DM me it.
Yeah, next weekend. Saturday and Sunday. I'm not going to be on top 8. Don't be worried.
Duel 1.
I'm only going to be in pool.
Let's rock.
To give you the early block.
Big meta shakeup? I mean, it wasn't easy to predict that the majority of the community was not happy with the meta. October 2025, no, the October 2024, little silly goopy man. Oh, dashes through the Eddie, but Space is just outside. Oh, am I officially now a commentator because I said, well, like, if you pay my Acom and flight, I'm gonna come. Yeah, yeah, I did that in Discord. Someone was like, "Are you gonna come to versus fighting?" And I was like, "If you pay my flight and accommodation." My accommodations for crossover are not paid. I'm traveling entirely on my own money.
Duel 2. Let's rock.
You're going to come? You doing VSF comms, Rexy?
Recompose. Split.
I am getting paid the entrance fee because that's how it ended, because I said I was like, I think the strike patch is kind of shitty and I don't know if they'll release one or if I'm going to be excited for anything, and look at me now.
I'll take that.
I said I didn't know if I want to pay for that, and then Blue went like, yeah, come on. Come in here and do some commentary, we'll pay the entry fee.
Get by me. Life's blessed.
Another patch? Oh, Dizzy. What if they show Dizzy yet? No, I need to talk about something else. Must.
Dizzy. You're going dizzy, man.
I changed my profile picture explicitly so I didn't have to look at her every time I open Discord. Because I need to talk about literally anything else. UFA? When is UFA the
Oh, man.
French one?
If I can get some cash, I aim to come to UFA. I'll go there.
Duel 1.
When is UFA?
Let's rock.
September, yeah, that could, like, UFA is probably going to be the, yeah, UFA has a good chance to have the Dizzy moveset.
Get by me.
You ever spin around and get dizzy? I do that.
Not quite. Brent still
We're
is.
so caught up on Dizzy's been spinning around.
Lights down.
Like, if someone gave me the cosplay, I would go as Necro. And I would threaten to punch people.
Get banned from the event.
How do you even, like, become obsessed, like, with, like, me with the character like that without, like, any of the usual sexual stuff that makes people so interested in characters on Twitter?
Some people just find a character they really like and then they just like vibe with them.
I feel negative horny for Zuzi. I'm just like, she has a husband and a son and their relationship is really fucking cool. What's also really fucking cool is this auto pressure in the corner, because it's gonna be going for a while. You better like it. You're here to stay.
Try blocking it all, can you guess right?
So
Not
far,
easy.
Never mind.
Matt on cannot. Understandable. It's very tough.
200 euros plus the costume? Bro.
Lights blessed. Clouds bouncing.
Uh-oh. That air throw is very bad for Setchi.
Clouds bouncing.
Is that cheap? It's pretty cheap.
Not quite.
How horny am I? Not in the slightest.
I see.
I'll do it for 100. No, just kidding. Oh my god, Setchi. Oh, the JP clutch conversion? And the burst kills Eddie. Uh-oh.
And that's likely it.
What in the auction? We're suddenly in an auction. Who will wear a Dizzy costume? I would rather go as Necro and threaten to punch people. I'll be real. Like, I love his animations where he's like literally just dragging Dizzy along and he's like punching people and stuff. That's so cool.
Someone could go as Undyne and offer out like free hugs or something.
The mirror? The mirror super. Gonna walk around with a mirror in front of you and put people in it? That would be cool. I'm so brain rot. Like, get me out. How do I leave?
Well, there's not much left of the event today. I think we're on into Grands now, are we not?
And you think my brain stops when the event is over. That's cute.
Yeah. Well, I would say wait till October, but it'll probably go on longer than that. I don't know what to tell you, bro. What I will tell you is I'll be right back.
This definitely beats like me constantly crying about Wild Assault. We went from one spectrum of the other to the other. Yeah, I mean, I got the patch I wanted, like the changes I wanted, like most of them. I got the character I've been waiting a year for. I'm actually so excited. I can play the game like the game I love and the character I love. I don't need to go to Xrd, a game I don't really care about as much, just to play the character. And I can't hide it. I've never been good at hiding my, like, when I'm happy or dissatisfied. I've never been good at hiding.
Oh, we got kicked out of the room.
Yeah, we are joining Xando's room again.
I see.
I'm really, really bad at hiding emotions. Like, really bad.
You can't hide emotions. This is why I was complaining sometimes when I play the game and I can't do stuff.
Like,
I can't hide it.
So many people get annoyed at me for that. It's like, man,
Yeah.
can you, like, not even, I don't even mean the endless wild assault yapping. That one I get. That people were annoyed, but like, even at
It's
my
hard to
job,
be fake.
when I'm like, this is garbage, I will go to my superior and go like, this is garbage. We're ready to go. Yes. I have lost jobs over that, but I think like in this economy, I think in the Dizzy economy, we're happy. Is he in Wild Assault?
Antonio saying, can we have one more round?
Dizzy's gonna have new Wild Assault, and the animation, if it's her Blitz attack animation, will look incredible. I can't wait to punch people with Ripper. Hold on. Wait a second. Let me quickly scan the winners.
It would be nice if more people could do that, Mineral, but it's not always that easy, is it? Like, you could, but it might not be good for you potentially getting a raise or a promotion, or just keeping your job. It's the unfortunate reality. You can't trust employers generally.
Last time I did that, I got fired. So, like, take it or leave it. Like, it's your choice. I can't hide it. It's literally impossible. I can hide it for a week. And if the thing that bothers me is still there, I will literally implode. Just like Xando just imploded. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree, Jonesy. There's a good mod too that like modifies the cape color on a per like color basis. Oh, what is that cube doing over there?
It's spinning.
It's just stuck. Spinning. It's just spinning.
It's better to just shut up and do bare minimum. I do bare minimum and don't shut up. It's the worst of both worlds.
Yeah. A lot of employers are just crap. I got tired of my old job when I used to work at it.
Even 6 piece the round start 5k. Alright, we need the mana back. We have Fidget worrying the wings. Oh,
Yeah, imagine.
Incredible job. Come on, not holding back, but down 2p. Just the cross up 2p instead of the FP or anything else.
Spending and sending both. With the wall break, it's enough to get that first game. Good momentum too for Xando, being on the winner's side. Has only got to take it here. Unlike Mon, who'll have to have a full run back.
Yeah, actually, let me like do one rant about my old job, because obviously I wasn't happy, and I got really pissed one time when minimum wage was raised in Germany, and they were like, "We're gonna raise your wage to the other minimum wage 1 week earlier," and they acted like it was some like super big deal out of gratitude, and I was like, "You evil word person." I would wring your neck right now if I had no self-control.
The most annoying thing as well is when the minimum wage goes up and then the company acts as if they're paying you more truthfully. And then they're like, oh, we're going to be raising your responsibilities here, everyone's going to need to do more of this and that, and it's like, you didn't give a shit, you were legally required to. Fuck you.
Alright, talk about legally required, apparently one not legally required to be stuck in that staff with the cubes.
You are not legally required to block in Guilty Gear. This is not a blockers game, but sometimes you gotta. The mod does have 100 tension though.
I'm really like become the jack of all trades, right? I'm like now a commentator slash streamer slash player. Rexu isn't cheap, he's free. Spit, Lazarus, come on.
Free!
We're gonna do the grudge match again.
Commentator grudge match?
Yeah, Lazarus and Rexu did that once, and I think Rexu won.
Is this in Strive or just like
In Tekken, they did it in Tekken. I was sick at the time, so I watched it in bed. And I was like, this is really funny. Alright, super wall broken.
We need to get like commentators to fight more often. It'd be funny.
Tee.
It's always funny, not just commentators, but a lot of the time, people are always surprised when like a TO is actually good at the game.
It is so funny, like whenever I enter a tournament, like at least when I was not like on a 1-year hiatus from actually learning anything, people went like, I forgot you were good at this game, or like, man, TO got hands. I'm like, yeah, my ambition used to be wanting to be a top player. I've since given that up. Like, I don't want to be a top player. I think when Dizzy releases, I just want to be the best player I can, and I want to put in the work to do so. I have not really put in the work into any character in Strive. Not even Jacko.
Please don't move.
There's a lot of stuff I simply don't learn out of laziness.
I'm throwing you.
Such is the way of the serial dabbler. I know that feeling.
That's what you thought when you first fought me? Yeah. And then you learned I have like a bajillion different characters, and you were like, damn, this TO kinda cracked. Probably. I hope so, at least. It would be funny. And it would like pique my ego a bit.
TO pretty good at the game.
Rex isn't cheap, he's free is such a godlike line. Oh, Mon's gotta prove that they're not free for Zondo. Right here.
Yeah, it's easy to look free when your opponent is Xander. He's a tough cookie to crack.
I like the little like. Sounds like a minigun when the speed staff is out. Like pew 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 pew. Oh, Picasso.
Commentators just flaming each other in chat as Mon clobbers Xando. Looking to make the comeback. 100 tension gonna be tricky to block.
I see.
Catches that teleport.
Yeah.
Oh no! Geo, you have 2 eyes. Don't cross yourself up like that.
Oh yeah, her normals do chip damage because she has meter. Got chipped out by jumping K. How does that feel?
Did people also know Geo, as well as getting that, gets tankier the more meter she has? It's not like a percentage thing. It's if you have 50 or if you have 100.
Yeah. Also, I see the pot calling the kettle black in Twitch chat. Oh, there's too many cubes on screen. The burst couldn't have possibly worked.
Potential last interaction. Oh, the extra jump coming in big there. Xando willing to keep that extra 50 though here. Gonna spend it on YRC to regain his turn.
God, Xando's strike throw is so incredible. That was insane. GG's.
Yeah, you look at a wizard and you don't think that he's got hands like that, do you? You think, oh, he's just gonna back off, do his little cards. Nah, he's ready to go toe to toe. Hands coming out, the books and all. And
that was a good
he's
event.
gonna be the champion of Striving for Glory 99.1. Not 100, crucially.
Yeah, that is gonna be it. I don't know when I'm hard at work thinking about Striving for Glory 100. It'll probably be like announced next or the week after. We're not going to do this 0.1 thing until the end of time because I don't get tax returns, so I won't have money to do a big prize pool. But there will be a prize pool.
You'll have to see it. Hopefully people will be there for it, whatever it may be. Everyone do pull up when it's announced.
Let's pull over to Zondo. Yeah, hi, he just won. The fake salty. Kinda. Kinda? Yeah, I guess. Alright. See you guys next week. Or on Saturday. There's Untitled Unmasked this Saturday.
And Reload on Sunday.
If Joe can't
Lots of
find
events.
commentators, more Dizzy yapping. I'm sorry, everybody. But see you then.
See ya.